Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of different musical, video and audio elements of the videos that I watch. And today I'm going to be checking out a new artist to the channel, and one that I've been excited to get here for quite some time, that being Mr. Peyton Parrish. I've actually been having to dodge him quite a lot because he pops up on my Instagram and TikTok a bunch, because obviously I like similar artists. And it's been quite hard, quickly swiping away any time he pops up so that I don't spoil anything for myself, especially when he has a new release coming up. But I'm finally getting to check him out. And I thought quite long and hard about what to do. I didn't want to do one of the big mainstream Disney songs because I'm planning another Disney month at some point in the future, and I don't know what I want to put in it yet. And I did consider some of his Viking stuff, but I also wanted to do a song that I know. And so I settled on The Greatest Show, the opening song from The Greatest Showman, which is an amazing piece of music. I'm very, very excited to cover it in general because I really like the song, but I'm also really keen to see what he does with it. I've heard just enough of his voice to know, some of what he does, and it's definitely enough to get me very, very intrigued. So yeah, that's what we're going to be checking out today, and I'm really looking forward to this. I don't really have a huge amount to say about this one. The Greatest Show, incidentally, the one thing I should say, I didn't realize this, but it did extremely well as a single, even though I think it wasn't one, technically. Like, it wasn't released as a single, but it made it to number 18 by the year-end charts in the UK, and it's gold and platinum, multi-platinum in many cases, in a whole variety of countries, so it's done very, very well for itself. This, of course, by Pasek and Paul and, is it Ryan Lewis, I think? I go hot and cold on Pasek and Paul, but this show, the score, I think is absolutely fantastic. I have a lot of time for it. So, yeah, really, really keen to see what happens. I'm just going to move that so I can see the screen better. I'm still getting used to this new setup. Still temporary, but for a little longer than I originally thought. And, yeah, I'm just really keen to see what Mr. Parrish is going to do with an incredible piece of music. So, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about this. So I will just say welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, this is Timmy. Say hi. Say hi to your friends. No, they're over there. Look. He says monkey don't dance still. Yeah, it's an on-running theme. Yes, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch this through from beginning to end. I will comment and emote over the top. I'll then go back and watch it a second time, this time pausing, interrupting, and offering what commentary and analysis I feel I can, based on what I've just seen and heard and that foreknowledge of the one prior viewing. If you're just here for a reaction, the first quarter or so of this video will be good for you. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and if you would care to support the channel, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, at patreon.com/David K Reacts, or by leaving a super thanks here on YouTube, and any of those would be very gratefully appreciated if you should choose to do so. And I think that's about everything, really. So without any further delay, I'm going to bring up this video, and I love that we're already starting with like a circus set. I say set, it probably is actually a circus that Peyton went to and filmed this here, but what a cool opening shot with the big top in the background. You've kind of got, what have we got, teacups, carousel. That's awesome. This is a great opening for this song, and I'm just keen to see what I'm in for. So yeah, here we go. This is Peyton Parrish with The Greatest Show. Ooh. Yes, this is good.
Gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
Yes.
Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor.
This is excellent.
And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore, taking your breath and stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you.
Oh, I like the change of
moment, don't care what comes after.
texture.
Your favorite dream, can't you see it's getting closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flood and open. It's a preacher in the pulpit in your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding on to us. Telling
this is...
you wanna go.
Yes.
Covered in all color lights.
It's heavy, but it's got bounce, I think.
It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Oh, yeah.
Come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Colossal become these renegades.
Ooh. I like the change in pace.
It
hasn't changed tempo, but there's more happening.
Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding now, shining anything that you know. Just surrender cause you're calling and you wanna go. Where it's covered in all color lights. With runways or running the night. Possible comes true, intoxicating you. This is the greatest show.
Ooh, yes. That drum fill. He's got almost a tenderness in this. Oh, that's cool. He's showing a lot of vocal versatility in this.
Can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
This is epic. Yes. Woo. Oh, that's great. I love that he's got this heavy rock feel, but it never feels like it sinks into it at all. He keeps a lot of vibrancy in the arrangement, which is really, really cool. Also, sir, you have an excellent headshot as your channel profile pic. This is great. But yeah, he's got a lot of dark sounds in there, like the texture in the bass and things like that. And the chords that are being... Let's try that again. The chords that are being played on the guitar are quite low in the register, so it's a darker tone, but he keeps it up. And it's partly the energy in the song, because, my goodness, there's a ton of it. But I'm really, really impressed with that. I think he did a great job. I'm just going to close this for 1 second. Let's take a look and see if there's any information down in the description. No, more links to his other bits and pieces. That's fair. Folks who know Peyton's work better than I do, as in I don't, who does his arranging and things like that? Is this his work? Does he do the arranging, or does he work with somebody? Really great work on the arrangement for this. I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah. Well, we're going to go back to the beginning of this and go through it and see what I can pull out, because there's a lot happening here. The sounds in that opening alone are so great. I wanted to just let that little sequence play through. That you get this kind of almost crescendoing cymbal roll. And I love the tone, the quality of that dom on the bass, with almost like a bit of post-processing on it to give it... I'm not sure exactly what the effect is that's giving it that kind of whoa type effect that comes after it. But that hard tom hit with the bass guitar, just as a punctuation that runs throughout this song, is so effective, especially in this beginning point where there's not a crazy amount of things happening yet. It's giving us a sense of rhythm, a sense of pacing that what to expect in that front, but also just this very, very clear punctuation that's marking as we move through this first verse, and I really like it. I also love this idea of coming into the big top. Sorry, a momentary cut there. There's a lot of noise happening outside tonight. I don't know why. But I love this idea of coming into the big top. From a distance, you see it framed through the spokes of the Ferris wheel with the other rides in the background, and then glide into it. Really, really cool starting shot. I also love this, the font choices and design choices in his text here. Very clear, very standout. Also, more than anything, I think, I love the fact that he lists his cinematographer and his editor, because the work that those folks do to make a video like this happen is huge, and I really appreciate that. So just while we're frozen on this screen, shout out to Michael and Toddy. Very, very impressed with your work. And again, that wow, just in the background there. Going down? Just fading out gently, and then we end with that dum-dum again, that same bass and drum hit. Very, very effective. And it's kind of creating a soundscape that is going to evolve as we go through the song, and I really, really like where he started it. I think it's very effective. I apologize, this video may have more cuts in it than usual, just as I go over things for background noise. Lovely choice too here to have him physically emphasizing those hits. It kind of draws us into the video element at the same time as it does the music, and I think that's extremely effective. And this, again, this kind of push in. We've gone from wide to close-up of the tent, now we go from wide to close-up of him. Not quite in one shot this time around, you get the cut, but... And this da 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 da, or whatever it is exactly that the guitar's playing in the background. It's giving us, now we've gone from having, okay, here's the sort of tempo that we're sitting in. That's now giving us a drive. That's pushing us along a little bit. This construction as we go through these beginning phrases is so effective. Also, just because I started there, I love that we get all these B-roll shots setting up what this set looks like. I think this is extremely effective, giving us lots of things to catch our eye and draw us into the environment, but always focusing in on Peyton when we need to. Very, very, very good use of additional footage. Oh, that is so cool. So coming from here, now we get dum dum kapaduka dum dum kapaduka. We get that additional tom coming in, building. We're building. We're building. We're building. And then we cut right back to where we were in the first phrase, where it's the da-da-da-da-da happens on its own with the boom punctuating at the end. But that's it. So we've pulled all the way back. We've built, and we've gone back to square one for a hot second, except we haven't, because now the vocals are coming in. But I love that we've set up, and this is what the song does too. We have that big build-up to something, and then we come right back down for this, the kind of mystery of the ladies and gents, this is the moment you've been waiting for. And he's done that so very well with the amount of instrumentation and increased pace of notation that he's added into this, just to bring us right back to that square one again. It's very, very effective. I like that a lot. especially with the boom, and then with the pullback. So the drums really push that point home.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor.
Oh, that's so nice. So first off, I like the fact that we've got a sort of similar sort of radio EQ element that was on Hugh Jackman's voice in the original. That's nice that he's kind of got that going here as well. It just gives us a little bit, it gives his voice room to grow as well as we go through the arrangement, which is nice.
Been searching in the dark, your sweat.
And note that we have this dum, and then it clears space for the vocals, right? And now that changes with the next one. Sorry, it's not the vocals. It's the da 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 da. It clears space for that. I misspoke there. But this time it doesn't. It runs through, right? And then it comes off at the end there with the strike. So we've got this slight change that focuses on the bum. We've got a minor 6 here leading through. So it's line by line, he's keeping this song doing something different, and it really keeps the interest. It's not enough to make it feel disjointed or to make us feel like, he's progressing too fast. It's little things like that that change up how something sounds in really interesting ways.
Your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore, taking your breath and stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind.
And there again, this time we have the bum, bum, like 4 beats between each note, and then bum, 2, bum, 2, bum, 2, bum, 2. It just picks up a little bit, and again, it's giving us this sense that we're about to go somewhere. Everything is constantly building in this song, and I really like the fact that he's done that, because it's giving us this real tension increase as we lead towards the chorus.
Stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at.
And then we almost pull back. We don't, because there wasn't that much happening previously. It was just that dum, 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 dum. So there's not a lot, but you expect it to kind of pick up, and it doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. It goes somewhere different. We get an evolution, but it's not like it's gone into some big, heavy drum beat here and like crashing guitars or something like that. We're still keeping it restrained, and I think restraint is something that it lives in this. I think why I'm so impressed with this arrangement is he's never really taken it too far, if that makes sense.
Is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after.
And we've gone somewhere like this dum, ka-chaka, bum, ka-cha. Like we've got a definable groove now in the drums. We're pushing forwards the dum, dum. Like we have constructed something that's a little bit less, or a little bit more constructed than the previous section. But we're still not kind of getting to that point where we're filling the frequency range completely. That's still to come, and that's what I really like about this.
It's coming for you, was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment.
Also, it's letting his vocals do so much of the work, and his voice is fantastic. I haven't spoken about that yet, but I love this rock growl that he's got going on. It's really nice. We've also lost the radio EQ at this point, so the full voice is now being heard, but it's rock, but there is a musical theatre sensibility to it, and I really, really like that. And I think he's got so much versatility that I mentioned that in the reaction watch. There's so much versatility as we go through this that he's going to display, and I love that we're already having a little bit of a shift, but there's so much more to come, and he's really setting up the vibe of what this song is so quickly, both with the instrumentation and with his vocal choices. But it's also incredibly clear. Like, there's no moment in this where you're not sure what word he's singing or anything like that. He's keeping the diction and the enunciation and the sound of the notes that he's producing is extremely easy to decipher, which is wonderful.
Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. Your favorite dream, can't you see it's getting closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's
And see, we have another evolution again.
the moment, don't care what comes after. Your
That dumb... Sounds like there might be a stringed instrument supporting him there, but it's just a bum, but ja, bum, but ja. It's not sort of super distorted. It's low, yes, it's being supported by the drums, but then...
favorite dream, can't you see it's getting closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooded.
Now that sort of vibrato wah-wah-wah effect has come back, that note feels darker and heavier, and there's more kind of emphasis on it now. He's changed the tone of his voice a little bit.
Surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom.
You could hear there's a bit more at the back of the voice. I cannot do a rock growl. I will hold my hand up and say that right now. Do not expect that from me. I will talk about it. I don't know the technique for doing it, and I certainly can't do it myself. But you can hear more of that in his voice, and there's a little bit more of a kind of... It's almost like a little more pressure being used on the voice, so it's changed the timbre and made it a little bit darker as we go into this next verse, which is another subtle evolution that's just giving us a little bit more interest to listen to. It's so good.
Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher.
Oh, the bass. I didn't hear that before. Or the bass and guitars.
Favorite dream, can't you see it's
Where'd that
getting
come
closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's
Oh.
freedom, it's flooding open. It's a
That's
preacher.
nice. So we've got this da-da-da-da coming in the bottom at the end of each phrase, but it sneaks in because it's disguised by the drum fill here.
Taking over.
Right there.
Can't you see it's getting closer? Just surrender cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's
So the first time it's kind of under that da-da-da-da, and so you get both of them coming at once. Sorry, more noise. It's concealed by the drums that time, then it carries on just on its own as a new element of the song, but I love the fact that it came in at the same time as that fill, and therefore it was a little bit less kind of out of nowhere. That's really smart.
fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit in your blind devotion. There's something breaking.
Oh, that's nice too. Da-da-da-dum. You get slight changes each time. That's a really, really nice bass line. I like that a lot. Or guitar line, rather.
It's a preacher in the pulpit in your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding on to us. Tell me, do you wanna go?
Oh, he does so much with harmony in this. Like, listen to what's happening here.
It's a preacher in the pulpit in your blind devotion.
There's very little harmony until you get the da-da-da-dum, like the minor third there. That's our tonal note. This bum, bum. There's no tonality to that whatsoever. It's a tonic note. It's a pedal note that's just being reiterated by the bass again and again. The vocals give us the tonality, but then that bass starts to add little bits and pieces in, but there's not that much. It's actually the vocals are doing the majority of the work, and then we get this.
There's something breaking at the brink of every wall that's holding on to us. Tell me, do you wanna go?
And now we're bringing in a little bit more harmony as we go through that transition into the chorus, and I love that because it gives us something else to listen to. But he's doing so much work in the verses. This song, I've heard this song performed before. Obviously, Hugh Jackman kills it, but I've heard this song performed before by both professional and amateur singers who make it all about the chorus. And the verses are really, really important in this song. I think there's a lot that could be said by them that can easily be missed. And he's making those verses work for every word. And I really, really like that.
Brink of every wall that's holding on to us. Tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all colors.
And you can hear the dum-dum. Our bass is way down there. So there's a lot of darkness here, but because of the tone he's using in his voice, it still keeps the arrangement lifted up. And obviously it's a bouncy song in and of itself, but it's still easy to make something sound muddy if there's too much down in the bottom, and he's actually got a really nice range here. This is good.
Tell me, do you wanna go? Where it's covered in all color lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Possible comes true. It's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show.
Oh, there's so much nice stuff going on in this. Sorry, I'm going to be bouncing a little bit here.
Where the runaways are running the night.
run in the night. Like he's sort of crawling a little higher as we go through the chorus, and it gets higher still as we go on with the arrangement. But I really, really like the range he's showing, the versatility of timbre and agility in his voice, as well as all the enunciation I was talking about before. Peyton's an excellent singer. Really, really excellent. That's so clear just from as much as this. I'm really, really impressed with how much he's using his voice to tell the story here. In very faintly in the background, I think maybe string instruments, might be chorus. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know the makeup of the audio sphere, if you like, here. But lovely little bits of harmony and counterpoint going on in the background as well. This is fantastic. I like that a lot. Well, there's this is the greatest show, but also this is the greatest show. There's that secondary vocal line holding the tonic down, giving us a bit of an anchor as we have that drop out there. That's really nice. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Oh, and I like because you have that, this is the greatest show, dum, come back in there. I like that we have the boom, boom in the drums before it comes back in again. That's really, really nice too. Bit of punctuation to kind of fill in that gap there. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come. Sun can't stop us. He's going higher and higher, but he's still keeping that rock growl in really good place there as well. It's a little bit less now than it was before, which might be a function of the register he's singing in. Might just be a choice. Again, I don't know enough about rock growl to be able to actually kind of comment on that, but I really love the way that he's incorporating it and keeping it there throughout his range. That's really, really nice. Come down, and the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. Come on, so we come these renegades in the rain. Oh, again, he's gone back to his slightly darker, deeper growl there. But also, I love what's happening in the accompaniment. This is the greatest show. Come on. So we have, this is the greatest show. And a bar. So this is the greatest show. 2, 3, 4. Dum, dum, dum. That's when the drums come in. So we have a clean bar. Then we have 2 bars of just drums as the accompaniment with the da, 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 over the top. Come on, so we come these renegades in the rain. Where the lost get found and we crown them the circus kings. Oh, there's so many lovely things there. So we have this 8 beats of just dum, dum, dum. That's it. That's all that we have. We don't have notes. Then the other dum, 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 dum. We come in on the tonic. Dum, 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 dum. We have the 8 beats on the tonic. We have the 8 beats on the minor 6 that we had before. But then it cuts in half and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on we go. So he's compressed that sequence of to 8 notes, 8 notes, 4 notes, 4 notes to give that space at the beginning for the 2 bars, the 8 count of just dum, 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 dum underneath the riff, which is the motif riff, that is, which is such a cool way of doing it because it's changing how we hear this verse of the song a little bit. Come these renegades in the rain, where the lost get found and we crown them the circus kings. And there, the Circus Kings. I cannot do that. Don't even know why I'm trying. But it goes into a real kind of like deep, like death metal growl almost for a second for Circus Kings. It's such pointed emphasis on the Circus Kings. Those words alone, just by the fact that that's the darkest we've heard his voice yet. Might be the darkest we hear it. I'm not sure. We'll see as we go along. But that is really powerful. Where the lost get found and we crown them the circus kings. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. And now he's not that dark anymore, where it's almost atonal, it's just a growl. Now he's gone back to being tonal singing again, but we're keeping it in that darker place as he goes back in again here. This is really, really, really good. We crown them the circus kings. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's blinding now, shine. The intensity too in that, the slightly tilted head and the sideways gaze. He's giving so much with the expression of both his body and his face, and it's really, really nice seeing him switch between, obviously between takes and things like that, we get changes in expression and what have you, but also, again, it's storytelling in the song, which is what musical theatre is all about. It's, you tell the story by singing it, and that's exactly what he's doing. It's not just the words, it's the notes, it's how you perform it. It's all important in musical theatre, and he's keeping that whilst turning this into heavy rock. It's great.
It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. It's bright and now shining, anything that you know. Just surrender cause you're calling and you wanna go. Where it's covered in all color lights. Where the runaways are running the night. Possible comes true, intoxicating you. This is the greatest show.
Oh, that fill. That fill, sorry, I was lost in the moment there for a second, but that's really nice, because there's the two, this is the greatest show, 1, 2, bam, is where the music comes back in again, and that fill ran into that extra half bar and took it up. That's really nice. That's lovely. So it starts in the second half of the bar, we have a break. Yeah, so the first 2 beats of that bar, I counted in halftime there, but the first 2 beats of that bar, there's just... There's actually nothing. It's just the hit at the beginning. Then beats 3 and 4, we have the beginning of the fill. Beats 1 and 2 of the next bar, the fill finishes off. And beat 3 of that bar is where the music comes back in naturally. So he's filled that arrangement. The drummer is actually filling that gap, which is really, really nice. I like that, because it shifts everything slightly. You have the push. It's not like they're hiding the push in any way and making up for it or disguising it. It's still there. It's just kind of happening a bar earlier because you have the gap before the drums arrive. That's really nice.
Possible comes true, intoxicating you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't go down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever...
This is lovely, because now we've got a total change. It's everything you ever want. It's a more introspective, considered sound. A bit more tender, I think, was the word I used while I was watching it the first time around. It's a total change to what we've had up to this point. I love that he drops back here. This is really... Restraint, again. He's using a lot of restraint in this moment to change the timbre and the texture of the song. This is fabulous.
It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be.
Yeah, this is the vibrato there. This is where you wanna be. And he hits vibrato on that B as he holds it. That's beautiful. He's leaning into musical theatre right now, whilst keeping, like, we still have rock, but it's this kind of halftime breakdown, so it's got room to bring in a little bit more emotion, so that's precisely what he's doing. This is really nice.
This is where you wanna be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you wanna be. This is where you wanna be. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is so nice. This counter melody that's going on here. Hang on, what's... It's everything you ever want. Just that little bit higher, just giving us a little bit of something, and then it's so smart because he brings this in and then uses it to a very, very powerful effect in a moment. But I love that it creeps in here and we get this repetition moment. It's really, really beautiful. Again, playing with the fact that we've pulled back a little bit, but it's adding something in, but it's adding it in a way that it contributes to the more emotional moment of the song, which is really, really nice. And there, you have the this is where you want to be, this is where you want to be. But the first, this is where you want... What is... Be. it's a strong note, but it hasn't gone back to where we were. He hasn't expanded back out to that full sound again. This is where you want to be. It's higher, so it has less of the rock growl to it, but it pushes us back towards where we were, out of the slightly quieter, more restrained section. It helps us give a leg up into that return to the bigger rock sound. Really nice.
This is where you wanna be.
And again, that yeah. Again, the voice, it's just boom, boom, cha. That's it. That's all we're getting is the drum hits. His voice is carrying this section while the drum just keeps time in the background. And it's beautiful. It's so powerful. And I love what he's doing here. It's not over the top, but it's giving a little bit of this sort of uniqueness to what he's doing. Really, really effective.
This is the greatest show. It's covered in
Oh, that's so good. I love that. The tone there. Woo! Really high, really, really clear. That's beautiful. Woo! Just little things. It's just tiny little embellishments. It's not too much, but it's just giving him a little moment to show off, and I like that a lot.
This is the greatest show. It's covered in all color lights with runways.
Oh, that's nice. This is the greatest show. He drops down to the third in the background as the other hymn takes over and continues singing this next section. That's really, really lovely.
It's covered in all color lights with runways running the night. Impossible comes true. It's taking over you. This is the greatest show.
Oh, that's a nice... I like... Previously, the fill was digga 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 down the drum kit. This time, we start darker, digga 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 digga, and drop back down again. It's kind of the same fill, rhythmically speaking. It may not be... Drummers, don't come for me. It might not be quite the same. It's close, but it changes from this descent to this rising wave. That's really cool, especially as we push through this song. Like, changing those slight ways that you hear things, really nice.
Taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light
Nice.
it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now.
Oh, I love that break there. The walls can't stop us now. That kind of revolutionary sound, like lyric for a second there. You know, we've got this. We can't be stopped. Just coming through pure because everything else has dropped away. That's really cool.
We won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true. It's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, this is the greatest show. Oh, this is the
Again, just these repetitions of "This is the greatest show." We're just pushing here. You've just got this dinka, 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 dinka. This driving drums, the guitars pushing us. Everything's pushing us forward towards this finale. I also, again, this beautiful B-roll that we've got. Like, these shots are stunning. Excellent cinematography. I'm assuming this is a drone. Absolutely beautiful. And the quality of just these lights lighting up this desolate circus, really, really, really effective. And it's just, it's a great counterpoint to this arena-style shot inside the big top, where you have all the people in the background. And one more interruption. I think I was saying we get the rest of the circus just being empty and just lit up at night. It's gorgeous. The lighting in circuses is so vibrant, and the fact that that's the focal point of this B-roll is really, really lovely.
This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
Oh, I love that fade. That's beautiful. We have the voice fade. And there's a little breathiness. Oh! There's a tiny bit of breathiness at the end there. Then we have the guitar fade. And there's this very faintly in the background. I don't know if it's a keys instrument, maybe. It's just the last thing to drift away. That's gorgeous. Really, really lovely. I was also trying to look that... I hadn't paid attention to this properly, but... Is he in the volume here? Is that how this was shot? Because I'm just noticing that arc of the crowd. Has this been done with a crowd on a volume? I'm not 100% certain. I'm trying to figure out exactly how this one was put together. Let me know your thoughts. But it looks to me like the set is standing free of the audience, which would make me think he's in the volume. Anyway, food for thought. But yeah, this is spectacular. I just want to hear that little ending sequence one more time.
It's covered in all colored lights, with runways running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the walls can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show.
Yeah.
This is the greatest show. This is the greatest show. This is the
Dum, 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 dum. We've just got that 1465 thing going in the background. Just pushing through. There's no real change to what's happening here. We're just pushing towards the ending. But because we've had so many evolutions throughout, this drive that we're pushing forwards, you know, we know we're coming to the end of the song, and it doesn't matter that there's some bits being repeated, because he's earned that from everything else he's done throughout the song. Really, really good.
greatest show.
Beautiful. Beautiful. That's really... Oh my god, he killed that. I don't know what I was expecting. I knew it was going to be good, and he did not disappoint in any way. That was absolutely fantastic. Well done, Mr. Parrish, and everybody involved in that, whoever you might be. Instrumentals. Obviously, we know Michael and Toddy, the cinematographer and the editor. Now that I've seen it, even, you know, properly paying attention and not just seeing it for the first time, even more impressive. Like that, this is fantastic. What a great video! What a fantastic rendition of this song. I hope Pasek and Paul heard that. You know, I'm sure they probably have, but I feel like Peyton's done the song proud. Right? He's done it in a completely different genre, but he's really made it his own and in a way that really carries it forward. So, yeah, really, really good. Thank you so much for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed that. And, of course, I forgot to say, check the description down below for the link to the original video. Go and support Peyton. Watch this. If I just brought you Peyton or this video, please go and check him out. I'm going to be checking more of him out in due course. Got a couple of things planned out, but I'm definitely, you know, he's on the channel now. He'll be coming back, that's for sure. And if you've seen this many, many times since it was released, hopefully I brought something to you that made you go, oh, yeah, that's really cool. I like that bit. Or now I know why I like that bit. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. And if I've managed that, I will be a very happy man indeed. That's everything, I think. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate the time you spend with me, especially if you're still here at the end of the video. Timmy's coming to express his thanks, I think. Are you? Do you want to come up one more time? You want to come say hi? Double Timmy? Over there. There they are. Say hi. I love how he'll meow at me until I want him to meow. Yeah, now that my setup is upstairs still for a little bit, he sees me more, and I think he's coming more readily, which is nice. But yeah, hopefully I brought something to you. That's what I'm really trying to achieve here. Please do like the video, hit the subscribe button and the note. Wow. Yes, I know, Timmy. Thank you. I can't speak tonight. It's been it's very long and very hot day. Yeah, I'm brain fried. Please do like the video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you would care to support the channel, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts and leave a one-off donation of any amount, or contribute to my ongoing wishlist item of basically maintaining my Adobe Premiere Pro subscription. Or you could head over to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, where you can join up for $2 or $4 Canadian or your regional equivalent. Right now, that just gains you access to my Discord and, of course, my Patreon. That's sort of about it. It's an ongoing support for the channel, but I have plans that I'm starting to put into place for the fall to do a little bit more. Late fall, probably. So hopefully there'll be more there. Or you could just leave a super thanks here on YouTube. And if you'd like to do any of those, they would be very gratefully appreciated. Of course, no pressure. Timmy says it will keep him in kibble. He'll be very happy. But yes, thank you so much once again. I really, really am glad that you came to watch this with me. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be that you're watching this. What time? What time? What time should we go for? What time did you wake me up for food this morning? 6:23. That was close enough. At 6:23 a.m. Maybe someone had a really early morning, or they're watching this at the gym or something. Why would you do that? I don't know. But take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.